In a city famed for its windows, it is a stone castle that we will be visiting. Hi, I'm Matt, and welcome to another edition of Borders on Budgets. On this episode, we will take in a 13th century castle overlooking Berat, Albania. Okay, he. Because of its distinct architecture, Berat has had a UNESCO World Heritage Site designation for the past decade. Given the nickname the City of a Thousand Windows, many of the homes in Berat's old city date back 2,000 years. The goal of today's hike is to climb to the top of Berat and visit the 13th century castle that overlooks the city. But you know what? It's hot, I'm hungry, and the ice cream's affordable here. Let's go get a scoop first before the climb. Okay, thank you. And so, for $1, we have Turkish coffee and 2 scoops of ice cream. Fantastic. Thank you very much. Bye. Well, with 2 scoops of ice cream, a Turkish coffee, the shade, and 80s music, I could actually be here for a while. So after I consume the ice cream, I'll get a shot of the promenade, and then we will hike to the Berat Castle. Yeah. What makes Mangalam so special?
At the window. We have too much window. Yeah.
You have too many windows?
By one. Yeah, too many windows.
Okay.
Yeah. And this is beautiful. Yeah.
Now that we're sugared up, now that we're caffeined up, I'm going to take Mustak's advice, and it's time to climb the hill and see the 13th century castle of Berat. Not known for being one of the romantic languages, I can only imagine the challenges when playing Scrabble in Albanian. On the cobblestone road leading to the castle of Berat, there's a new museum in the city. It's the Solomon Museum, describing the relationship Jews have had in Albania for hundreds of years. Never mind the advertisement above the door for pork products. Getting an aerial view, one can see how lush the Albanian countryside is, and this includes land used for the growing of grapes for wine. When a telephone pole has a vine draped all over it, that either shows the fertility of the land, or perhaps Albania has a drinking problem greater than it would want to admit. Nearing the top of the hill where the castle is located, the elevation climb from the river to the castle is a little over 200 meters. It's not particularly challenging, and having the shade also helps. However, I think that that 3rd scoop of ice cream might have been a little too much. The ticket entrance to the castle of Berat, and the price is 100 lek, or about $1, and that certainly is one big welcome, the entrance admission. Well, this isn't at all what I expected when visiting the Berat Castle. And perhaps the reason that we're seeing kids play soccer within the walls of this fortress is that, in fact, people live here. In addition to its architecture, what makes the Berat Castle stand apart is that the alleys and laneways throughout the property contains residences and businesses.
Nice chicken.
Yes, that's why I'm photographing them.
A lot of colors.
Yes. Originally built 2,000 years ago, the castle was refortified in the 5th century, and the walls that we see today were constructed in the 13th century. a cannon's perspective overlooking the hills north of Berat, this artillery was manufactured in 1684. Staring north with steely eyes is a bust of Constantine the Great, the Roman emperor during the early 4th century. The castle overlooks Berat and the river Osum, and from the river to atop the fortress's walls is a 200-meter elevation gain. One of several churches within the castle's perimeter, the Church of St. Trinity was constructed in the 14th century.
Raki Balkazani.
How?
Okay. Supim Burat estetit raki. Opa. Stop dogana.
That seems like a generous portion.
Opa.
Okay, so how?
Găzuar.
Okay, salute.
Salut.
Okay,
Găzuar.
I've been told that raki is the national drink of Albania. It's some combination of wine and it smells like tequila. Here we go. To be sipped and enjoyed. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That'll put the fire out in your belly. Ooh. Constantine the Great. Hi, I'm Matt the Competent. Okay. Well, from atop the castle here in Berat, Albania, this has been another edition of Borders on Budgets. A reminder, Borders on Budgets. Long distance hikes, slices of life, not a lot of money. I look forward to seeing you on our next edition.